There's the sun. Hop on this neighborhood footpath here that goes into the rocks and connects with Pacific Crest Trail. Let's go look at that. Okay, it's a great time to come and see the trail when it's wet and exciting. The desert's really nice when it's raining, but because it's autumn and it's been like the long dry summer and long dry autumn, nothing's overgrown yet. So later in the winter the weather's nice also, but the trail gets very overgrown, and especially if it's raining and wet and stuff, you get really soaked, so you gotta be prepared for that. Alright, not too bad. Here's Highway 14 and the tunnel that goes under it. Not that much water flowing through. I was wondering with all this rain what would be the deal. But yeah, not that much water. Right out of the tunnel, heading south. Going south here on Pacific Crest Trail. After the park there, when it goes under the freeway, it sort of stays next to it for a while and it's loud. But now it's turned away from it, carrying on south. It's 9 miles from where I joined the trail back there in the park to basically the next canyon road, which is Soledad Canyon Road. There's an old KOA campground there that a lot of hikers use to restock. I'm not sure where I'm going. I might go that way over there and then carry on and hit a tent site I know that should have a creek flowing. But who knows? I might just stop halfway over to the canyon road. I also know a nice cave spot, though it would be nice to camp and listen to the rain on the tarp. Tent site down there now that didn't used to be there. Even a footpath leading to it. Wow, clear skies now over here. These are a couple nice bivvy spots for northbound through hikers on their way into town, somewhere to stop before night. But yeah, I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to carry on. I'm not sure what I'm up to. If I feel like going far or stopping somewhere before it gets really dark. Don't know. Time to decide what to do. If I carry on south on Pacific Crest Trail, there is a cave that I like to camp at sometimes. Otherwise, I could carry on another kind of 5-ish miles, a little less, and get to the next canyon road and the next trailhead. There's pit toilets there, and then it's only 4 miles to like a creek that I know will be flowing. But I don't feel like having to come back all this way in the morning because I need to dog sit in the morning. I got to get back quick. So I'm thinking what I might do instead is hop up. I do like camping up top there sometimes, and I can catch sunset and sunrise because it looks like, I mean, it's cleared up. So I kind of might as well just set up my tarp along this ridge. I know this footpath. Oh man, I could go past the next rise and then it'll be quieter. So maybe I'll think about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to call the top of this hump here home and set up my tarp and do it somewhat quick in case that rolls towards me, which it looks like it is slowly, but it could pick up pace. So yeah, for now it's clear, so we'll see. Okay, I'm set up here, kind of got the front away from the wind. I'm gonna stretch out the back sections, but I want to set up the inside first here. Okay, here's me for the night. I'm glad I stopped now because the rain just came back. Well, sort of. There's like stuff moving around in the air. So I'm all set up here. I'm on a nice rise. So if the rain does happen, it should all be flowing down away from me, hopefully, for the most part. I've got my poly cryo going inside there, so I've got a good waterproof ground layer. So yeah, this is me. Let's climb in here. Woo-wee. I'm just gonna hang out in here for the night. I got my thermometer. And yeah, I've got some smoothies I'm gonna kick up and make, and some dessert, and just kind of hang out and enjoy myself. I do have signal, I think, even here, so I can even just entertain myself with the internets. But I was hoping just to read a bit and kick back. So yeah, maybe I'll turn the camera on a little bit every now and then. But for the most part, this is me. I'm just hanging out. I'm about 5 miles south of Agua Dulce. And yeah, kicking back. Actually, it's snowing. It's starting to snow right now is what's going on. That's cool. Well, I'm prepared for it, so I'm fine. I'm just gonna, like I said, stay tucked in here for the night and enjoy it. Okay. Batten down the hatches outside the tarp. So, that's good. I'm comfy. This tarp's been through a lot. I've been through really heavy wind and rain on this thing, like high at high altitude. So this is nothing. Just on a little hill, and it's just a little bit of a breeze and a bit of rain. I'll check the weather, but I don't think it's going to rain much more. So I'm kind of organized. So I'm just going to change now a little, get out of my rain clothes kind of thing, let them dry. They're not really wet anyway. And then maybe have a snack, have dinner. It's time. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. Dinner here. I just grabbed some rain gear, threw it in a pack, and started hiking on the trail right out from home. I didn't even drive anywhere today. So yeah, I didn't have any kind of like meals prepared. I just sort of ground up some dehydrated stuff that I had just to make some quick smoothies. I know how to do ordinary camping also, and how to do ordinary cooking and all that. I've been doing this like my whole life. But when I'm in a, just on a, you grab something and go kind of thing, I like doing these smoothies. They just work. So yeah, I got ramen. This one's ramen. I think I'm going to have that now. And then I got just tons of stuff in here. So I grind it up, and then I put like textured vegetable protein. I have shiitake mushrooms, powdered and ground up and dried. Also, what's it called? Nutritional yeast, and the powdered MCT oil. So just like tons of calories and lots of flavor. The ramen and the like I said, the nutritional yeast and the powdered mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. And those mushrooms are actually flavored. They're really nice. They're teriyaki flavored, dried, dehydrated, and then I powder them up. So yeah, this is like a really nice, it looks like just some like horrible powder, but it's good. It's ramen. It's got lots of veggies in here, and it's got lots of protein and other stuff in there, and calories and fat and stuff. Keep you going all night. Anyway, yeah. Not very exciting, but yeah, that's camping. Rain stopped. Just barely hear any now. It's just barely. But yeah, anyway, that's life right now. You can hear the train that passes down on Soledad Canyon. Like a couple hills down, about 5 more miles, you get to Soledad Canyon. And yeah, you cross the train tracks right before you get there. Not sure if the camera mic will pick it up. But yeah, there's freight train, and particularly the commuter train. I guess I could put on a normal light, but that seems to maybe attract bugs, and there are some bugs, surprisingly. The wind died down. the rain passed, that squall passed, this hail, rain, snow, whatever it was. This is my luxury item. I brought one persimmon. I'm a fan. But for now, I'm gonna have this ramen for dinner. And yeah, I'm gonna switch back to the red light. Hearing coyotes. Kind of in between clouds. It's nice and clear. You can't see, but I can see clouds all around. I can see some city lights. Nice and comfy. Just stepped out to shake off a bit so I don't have any kind of sweat accumulating anywhere. Kind of shaking off, drying off in the breeze a bit because it's pretty dry in the clear spots. And then yeah, there'll be clouds that just come through. So it's about 9:30, 10, somewhere in there, somewhere between 9 and 10 right now. And then between midnight and 1, midnight and 2-ish, whatever, midnight 1, 2, it's gonna rain a bunch. But the wind isn't gonna pick up much more. So pretty mellow, but we'll see. But it'll be nice to hear some rain later. I'm cozy and already ate. Just gonna have a snack and settle in. Good in here. So yeah, it's nice. The drizzle's back. Looks like another cloud is passing. I'm having this chewy chocolate chip protein bar, I guess, for dessert. It's nice to hear the rain. That was my only goal. I saw the rain was here and that it wasn't supposed to be really heavy tonight. And suddenly it struck me that I was like, oh, I can throw some stuff in a pack and just go for a quick hike on PCT. And pitch a tarp and listen to the rain. So that's nice. Mosquito party up by the light. Getting into this persimmon. It's nice. It's my one luxury item for the night. Toasty warm here. Got my feet wrapped up. So I mostly don't go out when there's weather. My weather strategy is generally just don't go out if there's weather. So yeah, I'm only ever out like on purpose, like this. But I carry a tarp sometimes if it's like the weather's iffy and I want to go for it anyway. Today I brought it on purpose. I knew there was going to be rain and I was like, I'll bring the tarp. It's stupid not to have it. I like it. I love having a tarp. I like using a bivvy. I like cowboy camping. So yeah, in order of preference, I would always rather be cowboy camping. And then I have my homemade bivvy, just because it helps anytime there's a bit of a breeze or there might be like some dew or there's dust. Or like I made like a bug net top part here. So if there's mosquitoes somewhere, it's nice to zip in then. But yeah, so yeah, I'd rather cowboy camp, but if I have to, I've always got my bivvy, so I most often use my bivvy. And then yeah, if it's iffy and I've brought my tarp, I use my tarp. Or if I'm out in bad weather on purpose, I got my tarp. I love tarps. A shaped tarp like this, I just think it's great. It just feels more convenient for me. Just ever since I was a kid, I just hate tents. I just don't like being inside a bag. Which is funny because like a bivvy is literally a bag. But so is a sleeping bag. So yeah, no, it's all personal preference. I know some people love tents. I just don't. I find them annoying. So yeah, tarps are nice, especially a shaped tarp. Just not having a floor. I can move around and like the tent doesn't move around. And I don't use trekking poles, but I just use a little carbon fiber thing. It folds up. It's super tiny. Like the segments are really small. It fits inside my pack. It doesn't even go on the outside of my pack. It's so light. Yeah, like I said, it's carbon fiber. It's nothing. But yeah, I don't use trekking poles, so whatever. I guess normally you'd use a trekking pole with this, but yeah, I don't. But it works fine without it. Where'd my thing go? Here it is. Got away from me. It's almost done. Coming down hard now. And it's only like 9 p.m. It was supposed to come down rain between 9 and 10 and then chill out again. So I wonder what the 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. is going to be like, because that's supposed to be heavy. I'm so cozy in the tarp though. This thing's been through heavier storms, like real weather. So that's fine. All tucked in the bivvy now. I'll turn off that light soon, but for now it's keeping the bugs away. I think I will probably zip up into my bivvy because my breath will be the last thing the bugs will be interested in once the light's out. I use polycryo for a ground sheet with the tarp if there's going to be rain, because I like it because there's extra, so I can just fold it over everything and it's just nice. Everything's tucked in out of any kind of breeze and splash. So just enjoy listening to the rain.
10:30 p.m. It just started raining again. Suddenly between rain squalls, it's really still, just a bit of air moving around, but it's like really foggy. I mean, the camera doesn't pick anything up, but yeah, completely surrounded by fog. It's nice. Just stepped out for a moment because I heard it stop completely. It's just napping, enjoying the sound of the rain. But yeah, it's gonna rain hard again a few more times. Been nice so far. Alright, bit of a midnight snack here. The rain is back. It's that midnight rain as forecast after that last lull. So I've got cacao powder. Not a big dairy eater, but I did add malted milk powder. Yummy. Little bit of peanut butter powder. And some vanilla. A little bit of vanilla smoothie the powder. And also a little bit of MCT oil powder, just for some bonus fat and bonus calories for the night. Nice. Maybe I'll put a little more water, because this is going to taste good. This has been a great treat. I think some kind of like marshmallow flavor would be the only thing that I would add to this. Not that it's lacking. I don't know how I'd get the marshmallow powder, marshmallows, I don't know. But yeah, this has been delicious. Great midnight snack with the rain and wind that sort of came through. It's been fun. But I'm gonna go to bed for real soon. Nice. That's my thermometer. It's a Bluetooth thermometer. So I get like a graph. I just hang it on the back of my pack and then put it out when I camp. Oh, wow. Good morning. Let's see what it's doing out there. Ooh, pretty. Wow, are you kidding me? Nice. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm gonna pack up, start moving. Some breakfast on the go. While I'm packing up. Almost done here. Some activity over there. It's oatmeal and lots of good stuff in there with it. Alright, I'm out. It's a good spot. It's actually kind of pretty sunrise this morning. I'm gonna head home. Some rain approaching, so I'm leaving right on time here. It's 5.5 miles home. It's a short one. I'll be home in time to walk the dog. Yeah, that's coming this way. I'll take the shortcut over the ridge instead of going down all the way around the switchback. Beat that rain. Right back at the tunnel under the freeway. Still really no water flowing even with all this rain. Looks like some of the graffiti got buffed. That's too bad because there were some nice pieces. It's not garbage, it's decent. Dude. Alright, out of the tunnel. I'm gonna take a quick break. Oh, sit down and chill for a bit before I carry on. Funny. This guy's graffiti because it's a big white fill-in and because all the thru hikers pass here and they always have Sharpies with them, it's turned into like the place where people sign. So everyone's like signing inside his graffiti. It's awesome. I knew this dead branch wasn't here when I passed yesterday. This fell last night. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, I'll have to look at the video.
That's cool. We did this work, our crew, so that the trail would come up here. Instead of it used to just go literally right through the creek. It's nice to see this holding up. Back to Vasquez Rocks. I just exit the park through this community horse trail. I live right next to it.